Hello and welcome to this video from Client Engager. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not even really sure where to start on this one. Our lead developer's just taken a huge pile of updates and dumped them on us all at one go and very quickly. So I need to take you through 9 updates that are coming out to your Client Engager in the next week. So let's roll the credits and have a look at what we've been doing. Hello and welcome to this video. As I said in the introduction, there's a long list to go through in this video and I'm not really sure where to start. So I suppose we ought to look at the dashboard first. The team and I have been looking at how we can improve the dashboard. We had a really big meeting a couple of days ago about it all, and our lead developer seems to have just done it overnight. Literally in 24 hours he's redesigned our whole dashboard and put it into beta. So let's have a look at what's new and what's coming out to your product on and around the 28th of April. Okay, so here we are in our Client Engager. So the first major update I've already made reference to, and that's our dashboard. So it was getting very busy, far too many widgets, far too many colours. We didn't really know what was going on anymore. So what we have done is we've made a change. So welcome to our new dashboard. As you can see, much cleaner, much more concise. We've got one widget for each service group, so instead of having 2, so it tidies up really nicely. As you can see, anything important is in red, so we've got 4 overdue here, 2 overdue here, 1 overdue here. We've got numbers here with different colours, and you only see a colour if it's a problem. So when it's 0, we're not bringing it to your attention. So we've got 5 tasks due very soon for limited companies. We've not got any rejected, so we haven't put a red around it this time for bank fetches, but we have got 9 pending. We've got 74 not invited clients, 0 invited, so we've not made a point of it highlighting that for you. So it's all about visibility. So there's quite a lot of these widgets still, but what we can now do, as well as our drag and drop that we could do before, we can go in and we can hide the widgets that aren't relevant to us. So there we go. That's nice and concise. It's showing me just the information I need to know. So we've tidied up the widgets. We've reduced the number of widgets by putting them all into one user interface. We've given you the ability to hide what's not relevant to you as a user. If you hide something, it's still visible to everyone else if they've not hidden it. So this is just your dashboard. Other updates we've done here, we've tidied up these clocks. A lot of users were saying, oh, we don't like the seconds counting down, it's a bit Armageddon. So we've got rid of the seconds from the clocks, so it's just counting down in minutes, hours and days now. We've also updated all the icons to make things more relevant, so you can see if it's a calendar with a clock, it's a service, it's a task, it's a deadline. Client payments has got a stack of coins. Client portal has got a square with people in it. Bank fetch has got a bank icon. Unreachable contacts has got a contact with a cross. Jobs needing help has got a life preserver. Document signing has got a signing signature, and so on. So you can see exactly what's going on. It's really clean and precise. So our next big update is emails is about to be released. So this is going to be for Microsoft 365 to start with. Google will be coming in the next few months. So if we go to settings, when you go in there, you're going to notice when this is released, you've got a Microsoft 365 option. And in here, you can authorize a personal company inbox. So that's johan@engager.app. And you can authorize a company shared inbox. So we use contact@engager.app. So you can link both of these, and you'll be able to see all those emails coming into your product. You're going to be able to manage them, etc. And I'm going to show you that in a minute. What you've also got is the ability to edit the email settings. So you can select the default outbox, whether it's Engager or your own SMTP server, which I'll take you through in a moment, or the Microsoft Outlook. You'll also be able to set your defaults so that you have the same approach for every email. You can also put your footer in here. If you're not using Microsoft Office and you're using Google or something else like that, We've now added the ability to put your server settings in, which will mean that emails are sending directly from you, not from us, with your email as a mask. So this is going to help improve reliability of delivery. So if you're using Gmail or something else and you want to still send emails from Client Engager like you are today, but you want to improve reliability of delivery of those emails, you can put your server settings in here, you can test the server, and that will then enable you to send the emails under your own address, which should make life a lot easier for you. You've now connected emails, so you're now going to have an emails tab. And you'll notice there's a number 4 here because that's telling me there's 4 messages to read. This is your private mailbox. You can click a pencil and you can rearrange your folders as you see fit. So they come in alphabetical order to start with. So you can go to your inbox. You can go to the message you're looking at, and you're going to see the whole conversation of these messages all tied up as you would in Outlook. You can reply to this, and you can decide whether you're replying to the sender or everyone that's in the email, so CC'd. You can either use a template or you can type out your reply. You'll soon be able to use insert placeholders as well, and you're going to be able to attach an email like you can here. So you can either drag and drop or click on it, then you would just click send. You can mark an email as read or unread. You can move an email into a different folder. You can also create a task out of the email by just clicking on create a task. It will search for the email address against the client database to see if it relates to a client. If it does relate to a client, it will suggest which clients, and you can select which person you want to put this task against. In this case, it can't find the email address against any of our clients, so I'm going to go proceed without a client. As you can see, the title of the email becomes the task name. You can select a client still from here. You can select the deadline, you can put a fee in, you can say whether it's repeating like you would any normal task. And the contents of the email is now here in our details, and you can save that and that will go straight to your deadline board. One of the important things to remember here is, because this is powered by the Microsoft API, anything you do in Client Engager with your emails will then be replicated in Microsoft. If you move an email from inbox to archive in Client Engager, it will happen in your Microsoft Outlook as well. So one of the things you might have noticed is there's something missing along the top line here. We've now moved templates. Templates is now in settings, which is where it probably really belongs. So the document templates have been separated out from the message templates. So document templates are now in documents, and message templates are now under the communications tab. So exactly as it used to be, you've got built-in messages that you can edit but can't delete, and you've got your own editable and deletable templates that you create yourself. When you go to create a new template, you'll be able to put your email subject in there, you'll be able to put your email in here. And if you want a placeholder, instead of that long list there now, we can go insert a placeholder. You've got a whole list here, including the sign-in features. But for now, I just want to look at name, so I can search the name. Once you click on the placeholder, it automatically closes the pop-up box and puts the placeholder in here that you're looking for. So to summarise here, we've split our message templates and our document templates away from each other and put them both into the settings so they're better placed for where they should be. We've removed the list of placeholders and improved this experience by giving you a button that has a list with descriptions of what each placeholder does. If we go to our document templates, you'll see that we've got built-in documents, so these can be edited but not deleted, and custom documents. Exactly the same principle as emails. You can now go in and see the whole list of placeholders for documents. You can search, click on it, and it inputs the placeholder where the cursor was. Then you can save that and move on. So new place for templates and an improved placeholders function. One of the other updates that we've done, which I can't show you because I can't remember how to do it on my computer, is you can now add emojis to your emails and text messages to your clients. So if you decide to use emojis in your communications with clients, we've now given you the ability to continue doing that. And if a client sent you a text or an email that you wanted to turn into a job before now and it had an emoji in, you weren't going to be able to create a task out of that because of the emoji, but you now can. So it doesn't matter whether a client uses emojis or not, you can turn that email into a task. And the final update is the fact that the payment link or the signing link that used to go into emails was big, bold, green text. We've got a lot of feedback asking if we can bring that in line with the branding of the firm. So that's what we've done. When you now add the e-signing link or the payment link from a Cresco payment into an email, you can now format the size of that link so it doesn't have to be big and bold anymore. You can make it as small or as big as you want, and it will replicate the colours of your brand rather than just a random green colour that we'd already put to it. So loads of big updates there. Brand new dashboard, we're extremely excited by that. We think that's going to make life a lot easier for everyone. We've got a brand new Kanban board that I announced last week. That's coming out next week. We've got emails coming out next week. Remember, you get 2 inboxes, shared and private. The ability to turn emails into tasks. We've separated our templates so they're in more appropriate places in settings, and we've given you an improved placeholder use functionality. We've added the ability to put your own server settings into our email settings, so even if you're not using Microsoft, you can improve the deliverability of emails going forwards. It's a huge update. The lead developer, Peter, has been extremely hard working on this. The emails one has taken weeks to get right and to get rid of all the bugs. But the dashboard one, we only had a meeting one day ago, literally 3:30 till 5:30 on a Wednesday afternoon. We had a meeting about that dashboard. We wanted to improve it, and Peter has worked through and he's got it done, and he's released it into our beta within 24 hours, which is just incredible. So we hope you're going to look forward to these updates. We hope you're going to find benefit in using these updates. As always, these updates are driven by your feedback and your reactions to how we are doing things in Client Engager. So make sure you're sharing that feedback, whether that's in our Facebook group, in comments on our YouTube videos, or on our feedback form. Please make sure you're sending that feedback to us so we can action it and move on forwards with this product for you. I hope you're equally as excited as I am by all these updates. I look forward to talking to you soon in lots of little videos that are going to be updating you on how to use all these different new features. Thank you.